Okay, so my Pecha Kucha is on saltwater and freshwater environments. My name is Dave Shergill. I'm the grade 8 mini school science class with Mr. Young, and the date today is December 15th, 2010. This topic is very important, and I'm going to state the reasons why. Okay, so the difference between saltwater and freshwater environments is that saltwater environments contain seawater or saltwater, which contains dissolved salts, concentration of dissolved salts and solids, and freshwater also contains these but has less. And saltwater is water that contains large concentration of dissolved salt and other dissolved solids. Seawater has approximately 35 grams or 1.2 ounces of salts per liter. So the Atlantic Ocean, this is the coast of Rhode Island, which is also saltwater, and at a typical salinity, it freezes at about -2 degrees Celsius, which is 28.4 degrees Fahrenheit. And the Antarctic glacier is the coldest stream ever found and measured at -2.6 centimeters. Freshwater is an ordinary happening that is on the Earth's surface as rivers, bogs, lakes, streams, and ponds. And freshwater is usually characterized by having low concentration of dissolved salts and solids compared to saltwater. Okay, so this is a picture of the Fraser River in BC, which is a freshwater body, and there it is. So here is the difference between the saltwater properties and freshwater properties. The density of saltwater is about 1,027 kilograms per meter cubed, while freshwater is only 1,000. And the salinity is for saltwater is 3.5 grams per liter, while freshwater is only 0.5 grams per liter. And the boiling point for saltwater is at 103.7 degrees Celsius, or 100 degrees for freshwater. And the freezing point for saltwater is -1.9. Freshwater is 0. And some freshwater organism is a sturgeon, which is both freshwater and anadromous forms. Microorganism in freshwater is phytoplankton. Mammal is the Japanese river otter, and the crustacean is crayfish. So freshwater organisms. Here's a picture of a sturgeon. Those are the Japanese river otters, which are nocturnal animals. And saltwater organisms are mammal is a blue whale, while the microorganism is a desmid. A fish that lives in saltwater is the rainbow trout, and a crustacean is shrimp, which is common but also related to the prawns. Saltwater organisms. This first picture is a picture of shrimp. This is the desmids, the rainbow trout, which is very famous, and the blue whale, the largest whale of all. Sources of water pollution. There are many possible ways that bodies of water can be polluted. Some pollutants are as simple as garbage or chemicals. Humans pollute the water by dumping garbage and other harmful chemicals in drains, toilets, and the bodies of water themselves. We all pollute somehow, whether it's driving a car, or even a simple task as littering. Here's some pictures of industrial waste and waste that is dumped through toilets, aka your body. How humans affect the environment. Humans are the biggest and most devastating pollutants in the world. We play a huge part in most of pollution problems of the world. We all affect the earth one way or another. This varies from driving cars to dumping garbage, as I said before. And also, some people don't realize the difference between garbage and recycling, which can make a major impact if done correctly or even done wrongfully. My environmental footprint. Um, my environmental footprint is equal to the average Canadian, but not to, but the Vancouver average is 8.6 global hectares, while mine and the Canadian average is 5.8 hectares. Transportation. From my house to my school, walking is 3.1 kilometers, or close to approximately 33.9 minutes. Driving is 3.1 kilometers, or approximately 8 minutes. And public transportation takes about 24 minutes. My total gas consumption for one whole school year is 3.568392 liters, which is not a lot compared to most Canadians. My promise to help the environment is to recycle more and throw away less garbage, use more transportation than other vehicles, and to save water and use it resourcefully. The websites that I cited are wikipedia.org, google.ca/images, footprintnetwork.org, Google Maps, chartgo.com, and calc0footprint.net. And that's all.